another cup of tea.
You go get your own cup of tea.
It's hard.
It's hard to get tea? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so let's bring this back for 1 minute.
No. Should we call him? And
we are going to send this to him. Okay.
Are we recording right now?
Yes, we have been recording. So tonight after a bev.
Yes. Bevs may or may not have alcohol in it.
You don't have to get so technical.
Oh, listen, I'm a virgin.
Okay. Scratch that from the record. First of all, I may or may not have had a new rum chata colada Dr. Pepper coconut cream. And it was a delight. And I'm in number 2. Okay?
Oh, how much is in that?
Not a lot. Has more soda than anything. Anyway, it's really good. But as I was taking a bath tonight, thinking, I have had a lovely week of doing nothing. And
currently unemployed, both of us.
You can't add that kind of shit into it.
He knows.
It doesn't matter. You don't add that shit into it. Okay.
What can we?
You have to say like. No, listen.
Why is it like that?
Because you can't say things like alcohol and unemployment. Like those things have to be bleeped out, and I don't have time to edit. All right.
Okay, so what are the parameters?
So, it doesn't matter. We're just going to go with this, okay. Crispy. All right.
You leave God out of this.
So, I'm a bev deep, attack deep. We can talk about my attacks in a minute. And I'm sitting and having a tub. I know now why Jean never wanted to get a shower at her house, because she loved a tub. Who doesn't love a good tub?
I do.
Anyways, I'm sitting there in what probably is 102 degrees. So it's very hot. And it's hair washing day. And I loathe hair washing day.
She looks like a drowned rat. Right
I do look like a drowned rat. I'm sitting here outside.
Letting the crickets jump in it now.
Yeah.
It's great.
And, oh shit, I had a bug on me. Damn it. Scared the shit out of me. Okay. Disaster averted. I repeat, that was disaster averted. Okay, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, Ryan wants us to do this podcast, and I want to turn this right around on Ryan's ass.
Oh, wow.
And this is now going to be Jennifer's interview for a job with Ryan. So if everyone thinks that at the end Jennifer should get a job with Ryan, then everyone's going to call Ryan's number. Jen, get Ryan's number. Ryan's number is, and Ryan, for those of you who are listening to this for the first time and don't know Ryan J. Kiesel. I don't know what his middle name is, but I'm going to say.
We better find
it out.
We're going to add him onto this. We got to find out.
So Ryan and and us we grew up in the same little tiny town speck of the Ville of Grants.
We talked about that today, me and him.
Yeah.
It's not West Joe.
What's Sojo?
It's Weejo.
Oh, Weejo. Now they're getting all churchy
Sojo
and shit on us.
and Weejo.
That's stupid.
But no, that was what Ryan says they call it Weejo. I said West Joe, but apparently it's Weejo.
Sounds like Ouija.
That's what I said.
Like a Ouija board.
Yes. And I said, oh, well, I'm sorry. Those that live
in
Happy Valley, they get to do it.
Yeah. We're busy. We're busy. Get out. Okay, go jump on the tram.
Bye.
Okay, so
who does stuff at 9:54 at night?
Let's go back. So I have this vision about what's the company's name?
Wow, you don't even know.
Elevate Home Services or something like that.
Elevate Home Subscription.
Jennifer is very aware. Elevate Home Subscriptions.
You can get a subscription for $89, and you pay that a month, and then...
This segment is brought to you by Elevate.
Elevate
Subscriptions.
Buy a subscription for $89, and then it covers all of your appliances in your home. And when your water heater breaks, like mine did, you pay $75 for someone to come out with it, and the Elevate Home Subscriptions pays to have it replaced.
Okay, I think there's more to that than that.
There's not.
When it sounds too good to be true, it is.
Okay, well then you're going to have to call them, because that is exactly how it is.
Okay.
It took me an hour to get there, but...
So let's talk about my favorite memories of Ryan.
Oh my God.
because I started to think about Ryan. And let's go back. So for those of you who don't know Ryan, except from the internet, Ryan is that funny guy that's always doing those really funny little skits. Oh shit, there's a moth. I hate moths. They scare me. It's kind of like Silence of the Lambs. That's what it reminds me of. She puts the lotion on his skin. Sorry. Okay, Billy Bob. Anyway, back to business.
Oh my gosh, I like Thornton.
So Ryan, I don't think his name is Billy Bob Thornton. I think that's like, isn't Billy Bob Thornton like...
Bad Santa?
Yeah, he's Bad Santa. I was way off. It's Buffalo Bill. That's who it is. I was way off. Okay. So I'm like thinking, okay, first, let's go back to Ryan. See, I'm way all over the place.
Wow, you need to stop squirreling if we're going to do this.
Shut.
Wow.
So, Bentley, I'm in the middle of a podcast.
Cookies.
Oh no, go show Dad. Hurry, quick.
There were
And it
cookies
is,
on the channel.
okay, go show Dad.
Oh, wait.
He'll help you. He'll get him out. He knows how to do it. He knows how.
That are over 40
I can't
and have
repeat
children.
that.
Those are the over 40 and have children under 10.
They probably can't hear you. You're going to have to scoot closer. Okay, so back to Ryan. So Ryan's the funny guy on Elevate Home Subscriptions.
Elevate.
Who does all those funny videos. I think he goes viral quite a few times a year. Anyway, but that's not the Ryan that I know. The Ryan that I know, one of my first most vivid memories of Ryan is him coming to my parents' house when we were growing up. And my little sister Julie Ryan may have been in high school or may have just gotten home off his mission. Unsure at this point.
Probably
but Julie was
school.
very young. Julie could have been like 12.
He was in high school.
Maybe Julie was 5. I don't remember exactly all of the details, but Ryan was trying to give Julie a, like, what do you call it?
She was being a hairstylist.
No, she got on his shoulders.
Exactly, and she was doing his hair.
No, I think he was like carrying her around on his shoulders, like
Okay,
a.
well let's call him and verify.
Okay,
I mean,
well
he should
we don't
be
need
on-
to. We don't need to call him.
he should
Like
be
we're
on
just
this,
gonna send it.
apparently.
Shit, we're just sending it to him. So, Julie is doing whatever she's doing, and she proceeds to fart on Ryan's neck. And sneeze and fart at the same time. Good times. The next vivid memory I have of Ryan would be when I was in high school. Or actually, I think I might have been in junior high. And, earlier that day, my friend Amber had an intercom, which was very unheard of back then. And was the coolest thing on the planet. We would play visiting teachers. And we would make a plate of cookies, and her sister and her friends would be up in their room, and we would call on the intercom, pretend we were from New York, in a New York apartment, and we would call up to see if they would let us up to come preach the gospel. I don't know if we said preach the gospel, but I think we just said, we're your visiting teachers. That's what you do in the Mormon communities.
That is
when
what we do.
when you've got an intercom
Latter-day
and a very, very boring life. Anyway, that was not very nice. So these girls, and they were in what I liked to call a prank war. So every night they would go back and forth with these guys in their, because Ryan had the hotsies for Aubrey, Amber's sister.
Sorry, Jenny.
Sorry, Jen. I voted for you. He gave the rose to you, Jen, so you just can chill. Okay.
I did.
So back to basics. So Ryan and his friends were in this prank war. Well, the girls, would do these really funny things, and then the boys would do them back to them, and then, the girls would come up with this amazing idea, and the boys would do something dumb the next day. Anyway, so this whole prank war has been going on for like weeks. Well, little did Ryan and his friends know that it was actually me and Amber who were doing the pranks back to them. Yes, we were putting Tuck's medicated pads in the middle of the aisles at Walmart, so Snively had to sweep them up. And we were hiding in the back of a truck in front of, I think it was Snively's house. And Ryan and his friends decided that they wanted to sing a little song I like to call That's What Friends Are For. And we sat in the back of that truck for a good 45 while they belted that out. Thanks, Mr. Butcher for teaching him that
Okay,
song.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. So that was a good time. And then Ryan, then there comes the wedding. I mean, I could go on and on about Ryan, but, Ryan brought this idea that we needed to do a podcast, which he obviously wants to sponsor.
He definitely is sponsoring.
And in order for him to sponsor that, Jen's going to have to get a job with him. So we are going to start our very first podcast. And we are going to talk about, I don't even know. We don't even have an agenda. So I was in the tub, had this epiphany, if you will, 2 bevs deep. And
is that what we're gonna
maybe
call
that's what this is going to be called, 2 bevs deep. I haven't really decided. 2 bevs deep.
We can't be the Bairdashions because they will come after us.
The Wonderful Life of the Great Bairdashians. It's going to be
Spilling the Tea of Bill.
Nah, I don't love that one.
We're still
Tiki
in the,
Time. I don't know.
Tiki Time?
I don't know.
That's
I'm
a
just
good
throwing
one.
that out. But
we're gonna have to get our fans.
We'll just have to decide at some point what we're gonna be called. But so I just think that Jen. So let me talk about Jen for a minute. So Jen is what I like to call somebody like she's. Ew, shit. Sorry, it's the bugs. We're outside. So Jen is one of those people that really everybody likes, and it kind of bugs the shit because I'm also one of those. I'm actually the complete opposite. So either you love me or you can't stand me. There is no one in between. There is no gray.
I'm gray and white. You're black and white.
Jennifer is like, okay, I always think of this. I took this test. Remember when the quizzes came out on
Yeah, take a drink.
the internet? Remember when like internet quizzes was like the hot thing, and like you would like take it and then it'd say like, what animal are you?
Mm-hmm.
I took one time that was called What's Your Flavor?
Oh, what flavor are you?
I'm a flavor that I love personally, but lots of people don't like it. And they either love it or they hate it.
Fireball.
No, it's not an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, my bad.
But it is a flavor of an alcoholic beverage. It has a taste.
Rum.
Nope. Black licorice.
Ew.
Yeah, so you don't like black licorice. I love it. I actually have Willy Wallabies, not sponsored, Willy Wallabies in the cupboard that I really want to go get right now.
Maybe we should have that at Spilling the Tea Time.
Maybe we need to have it.
We do.
But
So you're black licorice.
so I am black licorice. So black licorice, not everybody loves it. Lots of people just went, ooh, I love black licorice. And most of the other people went, oh, that's sick. That's disgusting. I
Not
hate black
sponsored by
licorice.
Twizzlers, but chocolate.
I'm not
licorice.
chocolate. You're way off base
I'm
here.
not saying I love chocolate licorice though, but I do not like black. I think it's disgusting.
Okay, but it's the flavor. That's
But I
the
love
question.
you.
Yeah, I'm not actually black licorice flavored. That's just my personality. It's like people either love it or they hate it. Jennifer's probably vanilla.
You leave my vanilla.
And the
bean
reason
out
that
of
I would
this.
say vanilla is because it can just really go into everything. I think people just, oh yeah, what do you have? Oh, ooh, black licorice flavored ice cream? Oh, I'll throw up. No, I'll have vanilla.
Vanilla bean it is.
Vanilla. So Jen has this way about her that she walks into a room and everybody instantly loves her and wants to be her BFF.
Leave the college thing out of this.
This is okay. So let's talk about this.
Let's not talk about that.
Jennifer in high school got in her senior yearbook. If you want to go look at it, class of 1999.
Yeah.
Go Cowboys.
Good luck with getting that out of the
Um,
archives.
She got, and mind you, she was wearing a shirt that I absolutely adored from 7th grade, but now I was a junior. She had stole it out of my closet, and that day I had drug her ass out of class and tried to rip it off of her because I saw her through the window that she was wearing my shirt.
It was from 7th grade.
I don't give a shit. It was mine and you didn't ask.
Well,
Anyway.
I made it look good apparently because it's in the archives.
Okay, she got biggest flirt.
Is that a surprise to anybody listening to this that
No.
knows me? No.
Ryan
it's
is
not.
very aware.
Is he?
Yeah. let's talk about Snively.
Okay,
Let's talk about.
Let's not.
Let's talk about
that's for the
when
next podcast,
he.
when
okay.
Ryan joins.
Okay, when Ryan joins us,
joins us for
we'll
that,
have
because
some
that's
good
gotta
chats
be a
about
little
Snipe.
bit, yeah.
No, it's going to be really hard for me to not bring up their embarrassing stories that they don't want to know. They don't want anyone to know, or I won't be able to use their fake name.
Not to fake names. So
Well,
we'll
no,
have
I
to
won't
write
be
those
able
out.
to do it.
But
Because I would just start telling a story and
spontaneously, though, we're gonna be like,
yeah, it's going to be spontaneous. That's the best part.
Exactly. So how can you spontaneously say, "Oh, Tuck"? I mean, whoop.
I can't. That's what I had said.
I'm just saying.
I'd said that this is. Anyway, let's get back to Jen.
This is what he actually asked for, just so you know.
So Jen.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about Jen.
So
Jen is a great marketer. She could market the shit out of anything that she wanted to. And I'm going to give her a minute to talk about Elevate Home subscriptions.
I already did that.
She's going to tell 2 things that she would do quickly, not you're going to give us what Suzanne Benitez likes to call the condensed version, not the Farmer's Almanac.
Like what you give a story.
I usually give the Farmer's Almanac.
And I'm always doing the Cliff Note.
Okay, Cliff Note time.
Cliff Note time
About Elevate Home furnishings or whatever it is.
Oh
Elevate Home subscriptions.
You don't even know what it is.
I'm not trying to get the job here. He's already sponsored his
listen.
podcast. Oh, give me his number. Okay, so if you want
I don't have my phone.
Yes, you do. Where did it go?
Swayze took it.
Well, okay. We'll get this number added to the end of it or put it right on the text when we send it out.
We're not sending this out.
Yes, we are.
We're not putting it on the
It's
World
only
Wide Web.
16. Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
We are.
Not this one.
Yeah.
We'll send it to Ryan.
Ryan gets this, but
we will be starting a podcast, so.
We could. If Elevate Home subscriptions, $89 a month, wants to
sponsor
us.
Then we each get our subscriptions for free. I did get, by the way, he does need to send me my Amazon gift card.
Oh, you need to send the Amazon gift card to Jen.
That I want.
Toronto. I think that it doubles every day.
$256.
It doubles every day that she's not paid. So that's her fee.
That's like a week and a half.
That's a good $700 right now.
We're expensive. I already told him today.
Don't go into those details. Okay.
I want my hard top convertible.
Oh, hard top convertible.
Not just the driver's side door.
Oh.
That's all he can afford.
Oh. Well, so Jen's going to give you the Cliff Note version quickly of the 2 things that she thinks that would really spruce up the business for Elevate. And Ryan, if you get 1 phone call on this, then you got to hire Jen.
Time out.
I
already gave him the deal about the filters. I already gave him the $1 million deal.
Tell him.
I already did earlier.
Tell him again. It doesn't matter. Tell him again.
$1 million deal.
What?
$1 million deal idea is the AC heater filters. You purchase those, send them to the clients that already have subscriptions to the 13,000 plus people, and say, we did your dirty work. Change your filters.
P.S. I have this great idea about filters. You should really put THC in them. Now, here's why. THC. Now, I'm not saying to get everyone high on
Elevate
the pot. And elevate your life. But elevate in a healthy way. If you put THC, actually, I think it's CBD, not THC. Whoopsie. Okay, so let's scratch.
Are we just doing fentanyl?
Scratch that shit from the record. But
she meant fentanyl.
Well, I did. Hold on. If you put CBD infused oil inside your filters, think about the health benefits that would be in a house. I think it's $1 million idea. I mean, I don't know. It just came to me one day.
So you gave him one and I gave him one. We can't give him too many because he's got to hire both.
Ryan.
Hire both of us and we'll take your
Ryan, I'll do your podcast for you.
We will.
But I'm expensive.
We're kind of expensive. Let's talk about that. That's my interview with Corey. First thing he says to me when I sit down. So we got a problem.
Okay, so let's talk. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay,
he says, we can't afford you.
How do you know?
That's what I said.
Let me decide if I'm going to take your crappy ass salary or not.
Well, the men wanted me to go with a
Okay, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so let's talk about being hired and not being hired and talking about a salary, because you just kind of went through the same experience.
I did.
So now this is to all the HR people out there. I don't know who your HR person is, Ryan, but I've dabbled in the HR world a little bit.
She's HR and quality control.
HR, quality control. Don't even start me on that shit. But so when you put a job out there and you put a range, 90% of the HR people are hoping for the lower. They're only going to offer you the lower amount because they just don't care. Because if you don't have every single qualification, then they can say, "Oh, well, you didn't. I've never done that." But I can tell people do that.
They go off of medium.
Second, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. I'm telling you, they don't. Second, when someone puts that they've had high-ranking positions and they apply for a position, it's not because we want the mother effing unemployment that we're not getting, but they want to actually get a job. So they're willing to take a job in an entry-level position so that they can work their asses and work just like they always have up to the top.
Knowing that they deserve more.
Well, not even that, but knowing that they're going to have to start at the bottom. Now, is that hard for some people? Absolutely. But those people who are willing to put their name on a resume for a job that they're overqualified for the love of all that's holy, talk to them. Ask them why they're doing it.
I agree.
Why would you not, as a leader, want to have people who are smarter, better, and could push your company forward, even from the ground up? I mean, just saying. That was my HR comment for the day. So, Jennifer had that experience where they felt like she was either they weren't going to pay, this job did not have enough money around it to pay what they thought Jennifer would want. So before they even asked her that question, they basically counted her out saying, well, she's going to want too much money, so we're not even going to interview her.
And I had to reach out multiple times.
It doesn't even make sense in my world. If someone's wanting that position and they have the qualifications that match, you should give it to them. Or you should at least talk to them. I don't care. And guess what? You don't count them out. They let them count themselves out. Okay, that's actually not enough money, but thank you for this opportunity. Because that's how they'll leave. They'll leave graciously. They're not going to leave like they're mad about it. And how about this? If they're wanting $95,000, but you're only offering $50,000, maybe they need the money. Maybe they just want a freaking job. Maybe they want to contribute to society. We're not like all the other people that stay on unemployment for 18 years and then get SNAP and Horizon. Okay, that's Utah. Sorry. Or can't even freaking afford it when you both don't have a job because, you can't get qualified because you make too much money not even getting unemployment.
Or how about...
Don't even start me.
Part-time remote.
What do you mean?
Have you ever heard of that job? I got asked that in one of my
What's part-time remote?
That's what I want to know.
Part-time in, part-time remote?
No. Part-time. So not part-time, but part-time of part-time.
So if it was 40
remote.
hours, it would be...
No, part-time is 20.
Right, but part-time of part-time is 10 remote. So working 10 hours from home?
Remote.
So you have to work 30, but you only get to work 10 from home?
Part-time.
Oh, that's what...
10 hours
a week.
At home.
At week.
Total. They only want to work 10 hours remote.
That's what someone who you interviewed said?
Yeah. Do you have any part-time remote jobs?
Oh.
No, I don't. Let me check.
That's weird.
Do not.
That's really weird.
That does not exist. Sorry.
Well, that's weird.
Now we're probably at 23 minutes. We better just send her over.
No, we can't.
Why?
So, Ryan, I think that I need to understand what your homestead is like, because I see all these vids and I'm not sure if you live in a Hallmark movie or if you live on an episode of The Brothers that they're redoing the house,
or you
live in
what's the movie? It's the black and white one,
Pleasantville. I don't know where you live, but I do have to say that all of your backdrops are amazing. So I'm not sure if you're using AI or if what you're doing, because life can't be that amazing. Just kidding. I'm sure it is. I'm waiting for Mega to call me back today because let me just give you this little piece of story this tidbit that happened to me today. So Jana decides she's going to be productive today. Oh, Jarrett, by the way, who's my 20-year-old, he likes to speed and not do speed, but he likes to speed in his car. And I have continuously asked him to slow his ass down. Even to the point where he'll be traveling, like going up to see his friends, and I'll watch him on Life 360. And if he goes over the speed limit, I'll take a screenshot of the speed and send it to him. But he didn't listen. Nope. Mom doesn't know shit. Mm-mm. So 18 cars later and 48 tickets later, 2 crashes and who knows what else later. And my insurance is up the ass. So if you could work on that too. Maybe Elevate needs to do insurance.
Not on your home.
Not on your home, on your cars.
Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah. So
there's another $1 million idea. You're welcome.
So Jarrett gets told that if he gets another ticket, he is going to lose his license. Well, next thing we know, Jarrett's getting a ticket for running a freaking red light.
Was it a red light?
Yes, it was.
Oh, geez.
So I make Jarrett fight it, right? Of course, Jana. Well, now
Ann Shosted
is not there. My tickets are no longer getting deleted.
Dang it, she could erase our ticket.
I know. But it was in Ogden. And I really think they want to nail these people to the wall because they just will not even remotely. They said he didn't have any insurance. Not true. So I had to get the documents. He had to go and prove it. So they took that ticket off. Then he had 3 kids who were with him in the car and a kid behind him who was driving and said and they all testified on a piece of paper because they couldn't be to his hearing, that they said he did not run the red light. 3 people. Oh, 4. There was 4. And the judge said that he can't, that the defense attorney, we're over here. The defense attorney or whoever was public person who was questioning him couldn't argue. Pieces of paper couldn't testify. So they gave Jarrett the ticket. So here we are. Jarrett gets a letter about a week later and he is getting his license suspended. So Ann Shosted can't help him out of this one. And neither can Jana Jensen because Jana Jensen is tired of saving. So Jarrett has to go live with his friends for 30 days. Just got home today. So that's where we're bringing it back to. Jana is getting up in the morning. I'm actually pretty thrilled. I had to go pick up Jarrett from Layton, wherever he was staying.
What is he, 16 again or 15 again?
Yeah, he was 5. So he doesn't have, he got his license reinstated today, but his car was here. Anywhooser, so I decide I'm going to go and I'm going to get some new stuff for the preschool. Let's take a minute to talk about Be Bright Preschool. If you'd like to register your 3 or 4-year-old, 435-840-4376. We've got limited spaces, and so don't miss your opportunity to have a hell of a time with me and Katie Dalton Butler.
Sponsored by
Elevate. Okay, for $89, you can have your home appliances covered every month. Okay, so I decide that I'm going to go to the Java Bean, not sponsored by Java Bean. They do not condone nor endorse me at this moment. But they will because I'm a daily and
they actually
have
love her
me.
Stuff ready for her.
I pull up and they're like, oh, hey, are you getting an extra shot of espresso today? No, I'm not. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, just double the chocolate though. Oh, okay, that's more like it. All right, pull up. Then they know I have a cowboy card and I don't even have to show it anymore.
And a piece of banana bread.
No, I do not have the banana bread. I love their banana bread. So shout out to Java Bean. If you really want something amazing, gonna have a 24-ounce iced mocha latte, an extra shot of espresso if you're feeling kind of frisky, and an extra shot of chocolate, extra pump, and an order of banana bread warmed in the microwave with butter, and they'll do that for you.
Only in the fall.
No, they do it every time.
I know, but it's only good in the fall.
No, it's good all the time.
I made some banana bread today.
Oh, Jen made banana bread. I made zucchini bread.
In 40 minutes.
Call me a farmer because I've got a garden and chickens.
And don't
chickens.
worry, we will put the recipes for both in the
comments.
comments below.
If you'd like to see it, like it. If you'd like to see our recipes, comment below. Okay, so back to Jarrett. So I decided I'm going to go to Java Bean and get my cough, and then I'm going to drive in. I was chatting it up with Julie. You know, Jackson, he is playing football, and he has yet to get his physical. So Julie's got to do that for us. So we were chatting about that, and I decide I'm going to go to the NPS. Also not sponsored by it. Only Elevate. Elevate only. So Elevate, I'm getting the stomach grumblies. And like, I'm one of those people that I could have maybe 3 or 4 big swigs of the cough and I'm going to have an attack. Mm-hmm. And it's
maybe
like,
our listeners don't know what the attack is.
Okay. So we're 30 in. So
we'll tell you what an attack is.
Okay. So basically it's explosive diarrhea, but I call it the attack so we don't ever have to visit that again. That was the condensed version. So I'm feeling the gurglies. Now you have to know my outfit of the day. Okay. I was wearing very out of character, like a jumper, 1990s jumper, short jumper, and a white bodysuit. Snaps in the crotch. That's how you have to get it out. And the bodysuit has to come off all the way off your shoulders, pull it all the way down. There's no snapping, there's no buttons, there's no zipper.
You don't have any snaps at the bottom.
It has to come all the way out.
It's a full leotard.
No, I'm not talking about the bodysuit. I'm talking about
your jumper.
My jumper.
Oh, because it doesn't have a hole. It doesn't have a hole in the back.
So I'm like talking to Julie. I'm shaking. I'm sweating because I pull up to a Maverick off of California Avenue. I go up to the left, and that Maverick is under construction.
And Maverick. Adventure's first stop.
Yeah, adventure. It was an adventure. That was for damn sure. So I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. And Julie's telling me, just go, Jan. I'm like, I'm wearing a white bodysuit. That stain is not even gonna come out with Nels Spapa.
Okay, but time out.
Not endorsed by Nels Spapa, which I think I should be because I tell everyone about the $1.98 Nels Spapa that takes out grass stains out of every jersey that's known to man. So if Jenny didn't know that, get her a bar Nels Spapa.
Because Crew's gonna
need it at some point in his life.
He is.
And the grandbabies, take it right out of the bibs.
Oh yeah.
All their formula.
There's no babies yet. Calm down.
I understand, but I'm just saying for future.
I'm telling Ryan.
Okay. So Nels Spapa and Dawn Power Wash will save your life. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, holy hell, I'm gonna have a shit attack on California Avenue where I got my accident, almost to the mile marker. I'm like, this is almost as bad in my world. So I get to the next Maverick, not Sap Brothers. I don't go to Sap Brothers. I've boycotted since the accident.
Yes, you have.
And I zip in there, top speed. And I get there and I'm laughing and Julie's making me laugh, so it's making my stomach hurt worse. I actually had a couple more sips of the coffee just because I needed it.
Probably tried to calm you down.
And I beeline it to the bathroom. So I get in there. And there's 3 stalls. I mean, this is a big Maverick. This is not your average 2 1-stall Maverick. Okay? This is a decent-sized Maverick.
That's a bigger Maverick.
Decent-sized Maverick.
Did it have Cinnabon?
I have no clue. There was nothing in, why the hell would you ask that? Like I'm going to have explosive diarrhea and go, gosh, that was fun. Let's have a Cinnabon. Not sponsored either. Does not endorse. Cannot confirm or deny that we are not endorsed by Cinnabon.
Listen.
I do love the smell of a Cinnabon.
But have you had them?
Yeah, I love a Cinnabon, but let's not even go there.
So you beelined it.
Okay, so beeline it straight to the bathroom.
But you thought about it when you're getting.
I did not think about it. I could not mentally.
I
could not mentally even do anything.
That's
so
a good thing I wasn't with you.
I'm standing. I run to the bathroom. I open the door like a crazy person, and I'm standing there, and there's all sorts of people in this bathroom, and there's I can just like, I scan it really quickly. I touch all the doors. They're all locked. There's shoes underneath them. I look at the, the handicapped. Can't imagine a handicap's actually in there, but
She's
that's
not
okay.
a handicap.
But so there's wheels of something, and it looks like a stroller, and the mom's yelling at everybody and telling them that they better get in there and they better go and then they better get out. And there's a couple little kids standing there waiting.